After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a first down here for Army on the ground. Offensive line, look at these guys pushing, doing everything they can to help their back out. This is how you do it when you're Army. You've got to be able to sustain drives and pick up first downs.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the wide receiver. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the Black Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Ball handed off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Tracy.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Past the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36. The Bulls will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
He's got room to run. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Price. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking for some space. It's Price. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
In the red area, it's Marshall. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Bulls line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now on the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down to the big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made by the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it here. The Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Black Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Army.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the catch. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. You don't see that often with this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incompletion makes it second down. Wants to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. He's now second down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14 on 7.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. And 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of it.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line this return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finding some room at the 25. What a catch and run by the junior.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. It's a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Trying to run it. It's Marshall. He's swarmed by the defense. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Snags the quick throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. The receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He gets loose. As the first down is still going. Here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. And they will score. Touchdown, Army.
Boy, how exciting was this first half, man. We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. What a catch! They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back. Trying to get the throw off.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Bulls looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Price. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down.
USF.
So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Black Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Black Knights, to put them on top now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. We need to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Brought down at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Has the 1st down and more. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get to...
He's in the clear. Across the 40, the 20, the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, USF.
What a long run for the touchdown. That know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now, the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finally throws it deep to the right. Makes the grab down at the 15-yard line. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He finds the running back in the flat. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Army.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Point after, not break through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out to the 29. That's going to begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking for a gap. It's Price. First down and more. He's still running. Takes him to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, South Florida.
First and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Toss play to the outside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, what a grab!
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, clock to the right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets. Conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a third and 4. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The offense will set up on first and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's broken up there. Great play on the fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
USF offense is back out there now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Second down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Breaks free. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught quickly.
The pass on first down. Caught by the back. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, South Florida. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
37. That's a solid gain. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Breaks free. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Fights off a defender. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Now they call a run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Cannot get the throw. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Their last chance here. Quick throw to the left. He's got it, and no for a first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And now the decision is to go for 2 and win it right here. It's a quick grab. And he'll be stopped short. An enormous play by the defense. A game-saving moment here as they preserve the lead.
41.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
What a great job of coming up with that onside kick. Now it's going to be interesting to see how they work the clock. All you need is a field goal here late in this game. Let's see how aggressive their offensive coordinator is.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, you got one final shot still. I don't know if he can get it all the way to the end zone. Hey, but miracles can happen.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Took contact on the throw. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.